Stories we got was from Burrow, who in 2007, I think it was, he was right in the world title race with Mick Fanning. He had a tough heat. He got him. He pretty much surrendered his spot for a world title, really, going into Hawaii. He had a big freak out in front of the crowd, and we're going to check out a clip and get the story from TB now.
When I was in a pretty good position, or a very good position for the title a few years ago, and I lost a heat in Brazil to Renan Rocha, and I was just so angry because I was on a roll in Brazil. You know, I'd won a couple of events and I'd always been doing good in Brazil, and I got to this one event and it was Brazil and then Hawaii, and I was just like, yeah, I'm going to nail a result in Brazil and I'm going to be in the best position, you know, for the world title. And I lost to Renan Rocha, and you know, in these like kind of 3-foot mushy, difficult rights where I thought I was going to, you know, smash him. and yeah, I had a filthy dummy spit. I was so angry with myself, and I had my absolute best board, and I knew I wasn't going to need it again because we were going to Hawaii next, and I just wrapped this thing around this concrete pole repeatedly, probably 6 times. And the worst thing about it was in front of a pretty big Brazilian crowd, and they were just going, oh, oh! And I just felt so bad. I just like, they just would have thought, what a childish act, and just wrapped like, so I was just full dummy spit. I felt like such a kid afterwards. I was so embarrassed, but it was my best board. I just wrapped it around this pole, and I remember telling the guy, I think it was the guy that gives out the contest singlets, that he could have the board when I'm finished with the contest. And I was so angry that I was wrapping it around the pole, and he was next to me going, oh, stop, because he wanted to keep this board for his son. And I just couldn't help it, but I just kept smashing it, and I just annihilated the thing, and I still gave it to him in pieces. Oh, I felt so bad, but I had to let it out. I was furious.